See, these were all done. Okay. Can you have a car engine without engine? All these were done. Verbs, I think, is complete. Let's see. It's 26, I told you, na? 26, right? Yeah, 26 was done. 27 was done. This was also done. You just see and tell me, okay, which one is left. See, now the rule is that the verb should agree with the subject in number. Okay. Singular subject, singular verb. Do you get my point? Singular subject, singular verb. What does it mean? I mean one. Okay. And plural subject, plural verb. Just see this. Just see these two examples. What does it mean, Arman? Do you write in cursive? What is the meaning of this sentence? What is you here? Can you see the screen?
Yes. Yes, I can. Yes, I can
So
see
now
that.
see subject. Yeah, subject is not in third person. I mean, you have understood the concept of pronouns he, she, it, they. Okay, it is singular person. I dance every day. No. So what they mean to say? Just try to understand the rule. The verb should agree with the subject in number. What is the verb in the sentence? Dance. So you cannot say ki I dances. You understand? Because I is singular. Yeah. Similarly for you, you is singular. You is a mixed combination. Mixture of both. It is a mixture of both singular and plural. Suppose I say Arman, I'm talking to you. And if I say Arman, I'm talking to all of you. Suppose there are 8 friends. So I'm talking to all of you. Okay. So the rule goes in this way, that singular subject and plural. See this sentence. I think this was done, no? The dog chases the cat. Yeah, this was done. You see the other rules now. See this. This concept, please make it clear, because this is a very important concept. It will affect your speech. The sentence can it be seen? The sentence, the boys.
The boys read a book. Yes.
Yeah. Why they say? Tell me why boys read a book? Why not the boys reads the book? Why?
Because boys plural subject.
Yeah, so it's plural subject, the verb has to be single. S will not get added. You understand? This is a, I mean, lifetime rule. Wherever you go, whatever presentations you give, whatever you say, it is a lifetime rule that you need to keep this in mind. She reads. Okay, you cannot say ki she read. Okay, I read. She reads. Yeah. Now you tell me any question you have to ask me if any doubt is there, because this will be again not be repeated. No, once it is done, it is done.
Yes, yes.
Repetition topic is important. Is key. Yeah.
Why reads? Is it any exceptional case where we use plural verbs with single subject? I think I read book.
I is the exceptional case, because I is counted as a plural. I showed you no, I is counted as a plural. In the singular, yeah, I is counted as a plural. But we are using the singular verb. Yes. You.
Yes.
You is a combination of both singular and plural.
I got it.
Okay.
You about.
Today I'm so happy, you know. Yeah, tell me.
Any other exceptional except I or you?
We is plural.
So we use plural, but we
dance every day. We dance every day.
Yes, but we use plural word. Is it any other exceptional case where a singular word and we use plural we use plural verb with the singular subject.
Plural verb. I mean, you mean dances, sings in that with a singular subject. Okay. Yes. Yes. This is the rule. He plays cricket. He is singular, but the verb is plural. No, he plays cricket. The children plays in my garden. Sorry, he plays cricket. Sorry, the children play. He plays cricket. He is singular subject, and I'm saying he plays cricket.
Yes,
Like she reads the book. Just see this example. Add s or es with the singular. She is what? She's a singular person. Suppose I say Arman instead of she. If I use your name, Arman. Arman.
she's
Yes, sir.
she is singular word and reads plural verb. She is
Yes.
single subject and it reads plural verb. Yes.
Plural verb means in the sense that we are adding s with the verb. Okay, we are adding s with the verb. Plural verb means what? You don't get confused. Here it means that the subject of the sentence is singular, but we are
Yes.
adding s or es. Okay. We
Yes.
are
Yes.
adding s or es with a particular thing, but in case of plural, what we are doing? Like, read, write, play. The boys, I cannot see the sentence. What is the sentence? The boys read a book, right?
Oh, so read is plural. If I add a s or es, it will be singular.
Yes. I mean, you are getting confused with singular verb and plural verb.
Yeah, yes. Now it is clear.
See. Singular verb. Singular verb. Okay, verb. Singular verb means what? The verb is only singular. It is
Yes.
not plural. Okay. Like, uh, just a minute. Let's see this table first clearly. You will understand. You try to get this concept clear. This is very important actually. First person, you know. Second person is also known to you. Third person is known to you. The one word is used here as like. Okay. Like singular. Now, why they are saying it is singular? It is singular in the sense they are saying singular verb. The verb is only an action. The verb is the word. Why it is mentioned as singular? Because I is a singular subject. If I say I like, you cannot say no. Never can you say that ma'am I likes. It is a wrong sentence. Okay. You can always say ki ma'am I like. You can always say ma'am you like. But if you are saying he, she, Arman, whatever name, then likes. So what does it mean? It means that if the subject is singular, the subject is the matter of concern here. Okay. The subject is the matter of concern. With that particular subject, you are adding one verb. Like with I is a singular subject, we are adding one verb and you're saying I like. You is a subject, you're adding a verb and you're saying you like. In case of he, the subject is singular, but you are adding the verb and you're making it likes. Why? Because with
Third person.
because with third person, you cannot add any. We cannot keep it in that. We have to add an s or es. Now the same thing, starting from descending order. Third person she likes. The moment I convert it into a plural, I mean the subject is important. Okay. The moment it is converted into plural, then how do I express it? They. So because the subject is changing, you don't be bothered about singular and plural. Okay, you just see the subject. The rule of the subject is important. If the subject is singular, naturally the verb will be subject is singular, so s will be added. In
I
case exceptional rule you are asking me, no, then ma'am, what is the exceptional rule? The exceptional rule is whenever you're using I and you cannot add s or es. Why you cannot add s or es? Because you cannot add s or es. Because as I told you when I did with you pronouns that these are counted as plural. I and you are counted as plural. That is why you cannot add s or es. But in case of we, also the same thing plural. That is why we like. Plural verb means what? You don't be bothered about the verb. Plural verb means the subject is plural. And with that, addition of verb means plural subject plus verb. That is why they are saying plural verb. If you see the verb in like me, will get confused. Okay. Suppose if I add one slide here, I don't know. Yeah. See, I'm writing it in this way. Just see.
Yes, I can see.
he plus the verb. Similarly, I plus the verb. Okay. Similarly, she. Always see the subject plus the verb. Previously, what happened? You are getting confused by because you are thinking, ma'am, how can it be plural verb like and all? You don't see that. You see the subject. Everything goes by the subject, Arman. Understand? In grammar, especially pronoun and verb mixed together, everything is following the subject. That is why the concept of pronoun is very important. This first, second, and third, if this is not known to you, we cannot say anything in grammar because you will get mixed up, no? Suppose I say he, just listen to the sentence. He goes to the market or he go to the market. What it will be?
Yeah, it will be he goes to the market.
He goes to
He,
the market. What it will be?
he goes to the market.
Why? Explain to me why.
Because he is a singular third person, and we use
Yes. And that is why we are adding, keeping in rule that we are adding s or es. Okay. So you don't be bothered about the singular verb. You just see the subject. That is what I'm telling you. Just according to the subject, two things you need to keep in mind. Number one is subject. You can write it down. Number one is subject. And number two is the as per how the verb agrees with the subject. Okay, the subject, and that is the concept of pronoun. If it is third person, like we say he, then obviously we cannot say ki he like games. I cannot say he likes. The subject is very important, number one, and second is the rule of pronoun. By the rule of pronoun, the verb as or es is added. Okay, so here also you see we like, you like, they like. You don't get confused. Students get confused why? Because they are seeing a singular verb, plural verb. That is why they get confused. You don't see that. You only see the subject. Then you will understand it in a better way. You understand? So this particular slide is very important. You see and you see if any to be shown. You take a picture of this slide and you send it to me. This was the addition which I made.
Okay, I take it. It's a screenshot of.
Just taken? Okay. Now I complete. I go to the next. Because you know, your speech may be said in a nice way. You're saying well in your speech. But whatever you're saying, Arman, you have studied mathematics in school, na? If you do not know the formula, how will you apply? How will you calculate the mathematical problems and all? Some formula is there. Some process is there. So in English, you will say, ma'am, I have become extremely fluent in English. But the concept of grammar is not known to you. So what will happen? Seldom some mistakes can occur in your speech.
Always.
Okay. So yeah, that is why my uncle used to say, my uncle was a headmaster of a famous school in Kolkata. He was the examiner of mathematics. He always said that English and maths are similar to each other. Because
Both
in
are
English, yeah, why?
yes, both subject are based on the formula. We will
Formula application. Formula means application. The
yes.
rule how you applying, yeah.
Yeah, always applied the rule in mathematics.
Yeah, you are from science background, so even in physics, why people are afraid? Because they know they can't apply. Physics, maths and English, these are all practical subjects purely based on application and logic. Like statistics is a branch of mathematics, but I had statistics when I was doing chartered accountancy intermediate. I had one of the subject, but statistics is not that difficult. You need not function your brain in that way. You just fit the formula, you can do. But in pure mathematics, where students get puzzled, I mean arithmetic. Okay, then the difficult problems, calculus and all, because you have to think a lot. In English also, when you are saying the speech, that is why if the grammar concept of grammar is known to you, adjective, noun, pronoun, the most important is tense and this verb and
Yeah.
preposition. And then comes the modal verb. Modal verb I will do later, not right now. Modal verb needs a lot of understanding, like can and could, may and might, shall and should. What is the difference between will and shall? You know what is the difference between will and shall? You ask any of your office colleagues, I'm damn sure they will not be able to answer. You ask today, until tomorrow you tell me. I will not give you the answer right now. You just ask them.
Okay, I will
Now,
ask.
if everything is easy, they will say, okay, Arman, please will. They will search the net and they will give you the answer. That is not the way. You tell them that you give me the answer right now. Don't look at the internet. You ask them that you have also completed articles. You ask them that can I say the sentence? My brother stays in the United States of America. Just ask them. And tomorrow in the class you come and tell me. I
Okay.
mean, 95% of this people will say in the United States because they don't know. You know, it
Yeah.
is a subject of concept. It is not a subject of. It is not literature, geography, or history. If it was literature, geography, history, then anybody could have learned. It is a conceptual thing which you are applying, and accordingly you're forming. That it comes from. It is a matter of creativity. Something creative you are doing. You understand? So that
Yes.
creative thing, how can it develop? Your speech is going well. I talked with Jishan Jad, I told him that Arman is developing. Because you are thinking, you are applying, that is the concept of creativity you are applying in your speech. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. So that is what I tell you, you study in such a way so that you are able to impart this knowledge. I see a lot of young people in your house, and you're given in your DP, na? If they are studying English, they are in which class? Your nephew and niece?
Mm, she's one nice studying in six classes, and other one is studying in nursery.
The one who is studying in nursery, the one who is studying in six, it is too late now. But
Yes.
one who is studying in nursery, the way I nurtured my son, you as an uncle, you are her uncle, na? So what
Yeah.
you can do, you tell him a story, any simple story, okay? A two-line story of if he's able to read, he's nursery. I don't know whether he will be able to read or not. The moment he learns the words, you tell him that okay, you read a particular line, see whether he can read or not, and then you tell him what have you read. You tell that to me, though. So what will happen slowly when he grows now, when he goes in class 1, upper KG, class 1, class 2, he will develop the habit of concept of reading. Give him books rather than devices. Don't spoil their life. I mean, it is not, he's not he's your nephew, so his parents are there. But that advice I can give you because the way I brought my son was always very good in English. He got gold medal in Olympiad, English Olympiad in school. He wrote articles in newspaper. Okay, because we didn't have so much mobile that time when he was young. Mobile was there, but not compared to like smartphones which came later, huh? Until and unless he passed his board exam, we didn't give him mobile. But television was there, computer was there. He used to sit for hours, but we monitored in that way that the imaginative power is working. He was extremely fond of reading storybooks. Storybook is the best way to learn English, Arman. For
Yes.
you
Yes.
can also, I can say the same thing. Now you don't have so much time to buy manual storybook. You can go through ebook reading. So many books are there. You read a story, you tell me in class, ma'am, I read the story, the gist of the story is this and that. So
Yes, also,
naturally your English, yeah,
I have also some storybooks.
you read storybooks.
Sometime I read.
Very good. See, now it is not your age to read Ladybird books and Hardy Boys and all. You have crossed that age. You are an adult. But for your nephew or niece, whatever, they can read storybooks and they can tell the story. That is the way I developed my son. What
Yes.
happens in imaginative power? Yeah, I mean, to be
Yeah, I
a
meant,
fluent,
yes.
yeah, to be a fluent speaker, you need to put a lot of effort. And nothing can happen within few minutes. It took several years, no? A child cannot when he enters when he's born, when he comes on this earth, huh? So
Mm-hmm.
some time is needed to make him grow. And when he's growing, he's grasping whatever he's seeing. That is the most important stage. That is why nurturing is very important. Your niece or nephew, whoever she's in, you told me is a upper KG or class KG, huh? So this is the time instead of being addicted to mobile, give him something valuable input if they are staying in the same house. I mean, this advice, this is from my side. Now see, teachers gives advice. It is as for how much you can take. Okay, because nowadays kids are extremely arrogant type and aggressive. They don't want to listen. Once you give them the thing, no, they become addicted.
Yes.
And this COVID has led to all this addiction. The COVID is responsible for this. They play with mobile games, no? They play no with mobile.
Yeah, sometimes they play.
Not sometimes. I cannot believe they play sometimes. Most of the time they play with mobile only. Yeah.
Yeah, I,
That is the way the guardians spoil them.
yeah.
They could enter into activities, they can do activity learning, enter into some online class, kids. I'm teaching a class here, 3-year-old, class 3 student in online Bangalore based organization. Today was, yesterday was his 12th class, okay. You know that guy, have terrible situation. Class 3 doesn't know the difference between A and An. He's saying An, house, ice cream, and he's in class 3. But English he's speaking so well. I mean, the schools also, I don't know what is happening. I mean, you understand, I mean, the conceptual education, now it is disappearing.
Yes.
Whatever you study with concept. So anyway, so yeah. So this is the thing which I wanted to tell you. Now see, example, she writes every day. Huh? She. You can understand. Yeah. So now it will be, everything will be clear like water. See, Haman plays in the park every evening. Any name, verb is added. They write. I'm not saying ki they write here. The children play. Oh, you don't see the rule. You just understand there is only one rule, that with singular subject the s will be added. Okay.
Yes,
So this is.
I notice is one thing. Third person singular subject only use verb with es or es.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Third
Other
person singular subject.
yes, other word I didn't, and I'm not still I'm not notice any of other subject except the third person singular subject.
Why you have noticed that they is plural, no?
Though they puller, but we also use puller verb. We do not use singular verbs with
Yeah.
they.
Yeah.
Only I only use singular verbs with the third person singular subject.
Third person singular subject, yes. You're adding s or yes. Yes. I mean, this rule you have to keep in mind, which I showed you just few minutes back. This rule. Okay. She reads. He reads. Arman reads.
Yes, I think it is also it is also third person singular subject.
Yeah, this is a third person singular. Yeah.
So can I keep these things in my mind? Only I can use singular verb with third person singular subject.
Yeah, you have to keep it in mind, because whenever you're saying your speech, it will get reflected. Suppose you tell something about your friend, best friend, you're saying, ma'am, my best friend is Rahul. Then suddenly you said, ma'am, you know, he read lot of books. How does the sentence sound? He read lot of books. That
Yes.
time only I will come on, why are you saying he reads? Whenever you're
Yes.
saying it in your speech, that alertness should be there, because these are getting applied in your speeches, no? That is
Yes.
why this concept grammar you have to learn. You understand? This
Yes.
rule will remain in your mind. You need not mug it. No need to mug. It will automatically come. Because it will come in it will strike in your ear. You are saying, my best friend is Rahul, ma'am. He reads lot of books. Suddenly you said, ma'am, he read lot of books. So I said, why are you saying he read? Then you will say, no, ma'am, I'm sorry, because it should be he reads. Because with third person we add a s. You understand? In this way, automatically it will develop in your.
Yeah.
No need to buy heart it. Yeah, that is what I want to say. No need to buy heart it. It is just like
Yeah.
a logic. Yeah. So this is one thing. Just see this example. Just go through this. Yeah. And is or not, it is known to you. Actually, you know, I'm a teacher. I shouldn't say. I mean, saying it would be sinful for me. Actually, the way I've taught my son, the same type I want to give to the students. I don't look them like they're my students. I see that they are, because see, you are somebody's son. You have spent money for the course. If my son has spent money for the course and entered in doing something, then I would have monitored him in the same way. So you are also somebody. You are running, why? Because for your upliftment, for your progress. So the best output which can be gained. You understand? I'm not a professional. I'm not so much professional that your time is a factor, because I have another class and all that I have to keep space. Time is a factor, and whatever they pay me from the institute. But while I'm teaching, I forget these things, that okay, oh, you are my student. No, then the student will run as but the teacher student. No, I don't see in that way. That is my habit. That is why I gain a lot of popularity in college. But I'm extremely, one bad side of me, you know, I am extremely, the thing is that I cannot accept any sort of rude attitude. That is a serious drawback. I'm extremely emotional in that way. I have left so many colleges. If you see my CV, you will say, ma'am, you worked in so many colleges. I worked in nearly more than 15 colleges. I've worked. If not 15, at least 12 to 13.
Yes.
You know, if people say one thing, one word just made me to resign. I was drawing nearly 30 plus by working in 3 colleges. Only one word. I took a library book and they called me at 8 p.m. in the night and they're constantly saying, please return the book, return the book. So I felt, okay, you return the book, you take my resignation also. If I'm a college teacher, if I take the book, that is for the student. I'm not taking it for my own persona. So they should understand that. I left. I don't see the thing of money. I see respect and dignity. And that I also advise you also, Arman.
Yes.
Always respect and dignity is more valuable. Money is important, respect and dignity is also valuable.
Yes.
Only few days back, last month only, I was at college and they loved me so much. The college was extremely good, very small type, 15-20 students were only there. I mean, in my section. I mean, I was teaching accounts, huh? So I didn't get time to complete the syllabus and I'm not getting any extra class for that. And the director misunderstood. He's feeling ki I want extra classes because I will get extra payment for extra class. But that was not the case. December was their deadline. And he only said one sentence that, ma'am, you are bringing students in my room and you are spoiling my name of my college. So I felt very bad because I only gave them faculties when I joined the college and they told me that you stay with us forever. So I submitted my resignation and they gave me 15-20 calls and WhatsApp message. No, it comes from my mouth to no. Now they are in a miserable state. Especially I feel bad for the students. Because when I was teaching accounts, accounts is also a very deep subject. We have to make them understand, no? I mean, rotate everything. So then I feel it is better. In online also the same thing. I mean, I am working as a teacher. Your cooperation and my effort together will make the success, na? If you want to achieve success, Amar, if I only give you lectures and if I show you, and if you don't work, then how will your speech develop? You are developing. Why? I appreciate your development within these few days because you have put in effort. And that is needed. Understand? Two sides of the coin, they say no, always two sides of the coin. I am giving lecture and you are just saying, okay. No, then it will not work. The same thing, that is the main thing. Anyway, see this. See, what is written here? Raman and Rohit. So these are plural. A car and a bike, you can also see more than one sword. Okay.
Screen.
Yeah, see, a car and a bike. See. You understand why it is R? Because two subjects.
Screen. Did you share the screen or?
Why the screen is not shared?
No, I cannot see.
Okay, the screen, 1 minute, the screen vanished. This now it is okay? Yeah. A car and a bike. Okay. If I say a car, I cannot say R means I have to say a car is. It is wrong. Huh? A car is a means a car. A car is a means of transport I cannot. But a car and. So that is why R. Okay. Bus is one of the most common means of transport in Kolkata. Suppose if I say the sentence Arman. Okay. Today, let me clear this thing to you. Okay, not let us take out from this and that. Let this concept be clear. Tomorrow also you have class, we can go for speech. But let this concept be clear today. If I say the buses in Delhi are running fast, is the sentence correct? The buses in Delhi, I'm saying, no? Are. So buses. Then you say, ma'am, I ask you a simple question. Arman, how many different conveyances do you have? What are the type of conveyances you have in your home? You will say, ma'am, I have a scooter and a bike. A bike and scooter more or less same thing, and a car and a cycle. Okay. You told me this answer. Then I asked you a question that Arman, what are the different forms of transport you use while going to office? Then you say, ma'am, I go by a car and a bike and a cycle, and these are the most cheapest means of transport. Whenever you are saying these are the most cheapest means of transport, that means why are you using R?
Because this is the plural subject.
Yes, because more than one.
Yes, more than one. Yes.
So that you have to understand that how many subjects you are using in a sentence. That is very important. How many subjects you are using in a sentence. Now, there are certain words which are not known to the people, like furniture, dear. Please keep this in mind. You can research in the net also. Net is always there with you. There, in these type of words, S is not added. Okay. In this type of word, S is not added. The furniture. Never you will say furnitures. Okay. Never you will say dears. Dear. Okay. Like scissors. Can we say scissor? Can we say give me a Caesar? Caesars itself is said in that way. Give me a Caesars. Okay.
Yes.
There are few specific words in English in English grammar in which you cannot distinguish between the concept of plural and singular. Some words are itself singular and plural both together. Like another example, furniture, deer, scissors. Right, it's not coming to my head. I mean, there are some words like this way. Lots of words are there like in this way. Anyway, I will think and tell you, but I mean, lot of things are there. Okay, right now, you know what happens? Sometimes some word doesn't come instantly. Later it comes for your imagination. But just remember these things. Okay. Anyway, see, yeah, subject, physics. Can you say physics? Can you say mathematics?
No,
Okay.
mathematics.
Physics. But chemistry it is different. Biology it is different. Okay.
Yeah,
you cannot say ki biologies are very nice, physics are very nice. You cannot say in that way because it is itself a total word. I mean, considered as singular and plural both. Mathematics is my favorite subject. History is my favorite subject.
Yes,
Another
yes.
thing, you know, they say that dinner is ready. I cannot say ki dinners are ready. Can I say? Have you ever heard anybody saying dinners are ready?
No, dinner is ready.
Dinner is ready. Or you can say dinner is ready. You can say breakfast is ready.
Yes.
Okay. You can say lunch is ready. You cannot say lunches are ready. Yeah? Never say by mistake. Or suppose in the office somebody, your boss has come, some client, you're saying, come sir, lunches are ready. They will laugh at you. I mean, that is why that alertness is needed. A lot of things to learn in this session. You have taken this course for 4-5 months. You stay connected with me in the sense that lot of things you can learn which will not get to in any institute in that way. Presentation also, that is later part. A lot of things are there to cover. That is why sir told no Dishanji that 4 days is needed for a particular class. So anyway. So this is see electric scissors and all this. Yeah. Everyone on the team supports each other. Now, see, singular pronouns such as neither, either, everyone, anyone, each, someone, everything uses singular verb. Anyone wants to go to the park. Then some of the books were lost. Okay. Now, what they mean to say, these two rules are different. Everyone, indefinite pronoun. Okay. Everyone, either, neither, anyone, whatever. So, here you have to add s. They're saying keep singular indefinite pronoun. You have to add everything uses singular. Like s has to be added. Anyone wants to do this. Okay, everyone wants to do this. So these rules you need to keep in mind. How the s is being added.
Yes.
They are saying yes.
Everyone, some of the books were lost.
Why? Why they are saying were lost? You tell me so from your intelligence. Why?
Books were lost. Uh,
Indefinite pronouns such as, am, some, more, any may be singular or plural depending on the noun or pronoun they are used. Okay, so maybe singular or plural depending upon the noun. This is the word which is very important. So what is the noun here? Books.
books
You're not
is good.
saying book. Yeah. So out of all the books lying, some of them were lost. Okay. So I lost some of my pens or few of my pens. Okay. So out of the collection of number of pens or books or whatever, all these things. Some of the food is left on the plate. Okay, some of the food. I'm not saying some of the foods. Don't say foods. It doesn't seem good to hear foods. Food. Some of the food is left on the plate. Yeah. See, the class respects the teacher. Class means what? Class of students? Collective noun? Yes. So class respect the teacher. No, class respects the teacher because it is plural. Okay, the class respects the teacher. Like the boys play the same thing. Yeah. The family. Family means a collection of people. I mean members. Sorry. The family goes to the movies regularly. Okay.
Yes, but families is a polar subject.
Collective noun. Family is a collective noun. So what they are saying, singular and use singular verb. With collective noun, the rule is different. Even though it is a plural, if I say, suppose, yeah, your question is correct. You said, suppose you are saying, ma'am, the boys play in my garden. Boys, so it will be play because I've seen the rule. It will not be s or s. Sorry, it will not be added, huh? So that way you are correct, because that rule only I showed you, that if it is boys, the boys play. I'm going again to that particular slide once more. Yeah, the boys play or the boys read, because it is plural. I'm adding s, so that with the verb I don't add s. Now in case of family, what is happening? In case of family, the family itself is a collective noun. So it's collective noun. You are asking me few minutes back, ma'am, any exception is there or not? So this is a question of exception. Is a collective noun. Okay. And with collective noun, what you are doing? Family go to the movie, it will not be. Family goes, because they are saying with collective nouns, as singular, use singular verb. That is why you see the class, you're not saying the class respect. If I say now, if I change the sentence, just a minute, it will not be that cursor can blinking. Let me see. If I say, just a minute. If I say, please making a noise, Aman, please see no. The boys respects the, you first let me finish the sentence, then you say. You tell me which one to choose. The boys respect or the boys respects? Which one? Tell me. What happened, Arman?
The boys respect.
So you said that 1 minute. You said the boys respect. Wait, let me. Okay. So this is the word. Okay.
Yes.
Now the answer is correct. Huh? Your answer is 100% correct. Now you tell me the explanation for this. I'm going into a little bit conceptual, because this is very important. Because this will not be done every day. No, so once you inherit this in today's class, it will be carried forward for several classes, this concept. And accordingly, it will be applicable in your speech also. So now you tell me the reason. You just justify your answer with a reason. Best. That is enough. Tell me, answer the reason. What happened, Arman?
We use collective noun in plural forms. Boys is collective noun, and we
Boys
use.
is not collective noun. Boys is not collective noun. Boys is plural.
Yeah.
Collective means something like band, team.
Yeah.
Okay. Boys is
Yeah.
not collective noun. I just added the sentence. Why? I wanted to test your concept. In collective noun, we are using the same thing. You see this sentence once again. Just a minute. Try to understand the concept little bit deeply. See, the boys. What was the sentence? The boys read. Okay, the boys read a book, right? Just a minute, let me see the screen. The boys read a book, yeah. So the sentence was, the boys read a book. Okay. What was the sentence? The boys read a book.
Sentence boys.
In this particular slide, the boys read a book.
The boys is a book. Boys is a subject.
Boys is the subject and boys is plural. Okay. The
Plural
answer
subject.
which you give me in this particular slide, this one. That's a minute. Yeah. No. Where did it vanish? 1 minute. So Arman, the boys is a plural, as you told me. Boys is not a collective noun. You gave me the answer that the boys respect the teacher, and your answer was correct. Why? Because
Boys.
you say because why? Because the boys is a plural, and with plural we don't add s or yes with the verb. That is why you are saying ki ma'am, the boys respect the teacher. I just wrote the sentence for your conceptual knowledge testing. Okay, how far you have understood? Boys is not a collective noun. Collective noun is a group of person, crowd, mob, okay, team, band, yeah, team of soldiers, team of cricket players, band of musicians. These are collective nouns. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So why your answer was correct, but your explanation was not correct. The explanation would be, ma'am, because respect is a word which is verb, and we will not add s or yes with the verb because in the sentence we are using a plural, the boys. You get my point? That is why. The answer should be correct. The reason should also be correct. No, someone will try. They will try to tell you to justify. They need to understand from you. Okay, that is why your answer was correct. Okay, so this is one thing. Either the apples or the orange. Now, when conjunctions are there, you know minimum idea of conjunction and or is. Okay, some joining words. Okay, ma'am, I and my brother went for a movie. Okay, either she or her friend will attend the party. Either or, neither, nor, and. All these are conjunctions. So, what is the rule of conjunction? That either apples or the orange is for Cinderella. Either the apples, okay, or the orange is for Cinderella. So what they are saying, when conjunctions connects compound subject, the verb will agree with the subject nearer to it. So conjunction, okay, and compound subject, the two things, apples and oranges, okay.
Students were.
Yeah. Yeah, microphone, Arman, please, microphone. Yeah. So here also the same thing. Okay, now the last slide is Harry Potter is a magical book. This is very simple. With any title, you cannot say R. Uncha is a wonderful movie. I saw a movie on Saturday, Uncha. It was a wonderful movie of Amitabh Bachchan. Did you see? It was a wonderful movie, okay? Because it
Yeah,
is of. Did you see?
no, I did not see.
Then the movie will fly away. You will not get time because you will not enjoy the spirit of the Everest. The movie that they have shown, na, that you will not enjoy in the mobile screen or in the laptop screen. Everest, the entire thing they have shown, entire Everest. You understand? That
Yes,
should
yes.
be seen in the hall only. Yeah.
What is the exact name of movie?
Unchai, Amitabh Bachchan, Unchai.
It is a old movie of Amitabh Bachchan or
No,
a
no, recent movie, not old. Just recently it was released. 1 month back. Yeah. You should not miss the movie. Amitabh Bachchan is there, Danny is there, Boman Irani is there, three friends. Okay, they go on for trekking. I will not tell you the story. First, you see the movie, then the surprise will vanish. Okay,
Sure, I
so
will.
that yeah. So this is all about verbs today, which I did with you. Just a minute. Anything else? Let me see. These are all. These you can. I will send you the mail. See, every one of the shorts has a green collar. Choose the sentence which verb agree. You just go through this because everything is done here. The rules are very important. Okay, the rules. Okay. So now you tell me what topic did I give you for today's class? I gave you one for particular topic, na? Saturday I gave you a topic for today's class. What topic did I give you? Family, school experience, favorite food, social media, lockdown. All these have been said by you. Okay. So should I give you another topic to be said? Only 10 minutes are there because my another class is there. Should I give you another topic? You can start instantly. Arman, should I give you another topic?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
You can say a very simple topic. Yeah. Uh, Very simple topic I'm giving because our time is very short. But for tomorrow's class, you prepare one topic I'm writing in the chat box. What is the role of NGOs in our country? What role do the NGOs play? Why do you think that the NGOs are important? I mean, if there were no NGOs, okay. So why NGOs are important?